rectangle that you like open up. I forgot to show it to you.
Oh yeah, I've got a few of those. I've got one right here. In this museum, asking your shower seat.
Yeah,
There's a
that's
Polaroid.
exactly it.
This is the one she had?
This is exactly the one she had.
Oh my God, that's so cool. Because my daddy had another one, a later model of this. But yeah,
it was
these are
brown
cool.
and it had that little button that you pressed, and it was closed at the time because I was afraid to open it.
Oh yeah, these are great. They're fun. Yeah, once I open it, I keep it that way. All right, so I've got to give you a little bit of Hollywood direction before we start.
Okay.
First, this is my very serious Hollywood direction. Are you ready? Because these are filmmakers. Okay, I have to teach you filmmakers how to use scissors.
Okay.
Because people see a box and they see scissors and they do this. And I go, what are you doing? And they go, opening a box. I go, not like that, you're not. You want to use the scissor like a box cutter, and then you want to cut from the bottom because I need the labels for cataloging later.
Okay.
And go like that. The next thing, speaking of labels, you don't want to see a box, see a label and go, oh, this came from Bob Smith of 1313 Mockingbird Lane. Because Bob Smith may not want his whole world all over the world, and 1313 Mockingbird Lane is the address of
Great question.
the Munsters.
Oh, the monsters have been coming up so much this week.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's ironic. Yeah, there's always some sort of strange,
It's like that, what's it
coincidence.
called? That effect where it's like once you hear a word for the first time, you hear it
Yeah.
again in the next 24 hours.
You're just paying a lot more attention.
Now, I thought it was the Addams Family, so for a hope, because it's an unboxing, who cares? It's not rocket science. So I said the Addams Family to everybody. And then one day I thought maybe I'm giving people fake news. So I looked it up, I was like, oh my God, it's not the Addams Family address. I'm like, then who is it? And I found out it was the Munsters. I was like, oops, I gave people fake news. So now I have to, so then I looked up the Addams Family. What was their address? Theirs was 13 Cemetery Lane. I was like, oh, oops. So I started getting nasty letters from the Addams Family and the Munsters because their mail was getting mixed up because of me. If you believe that, I got a bridge in Brooklyn to sell you. So now I have to make sure everyone gets it right. 1313 Mockingbird Lane is the address of
The Munsters.
And 13 Cemetery Lane is the address of
The Addams Family.
Oh, good. Now I won't get nasty emails from Lurch. You don't want to piss off Lurch. And a guy called Uncle Fester, that could get ugly. So the next thing I have to add is when I say, hi, I'm Denny Daniel and I'm here with, you could just say your first names. You don't have to give me your bank account numbers and your social security numbers. But if you do decide to tell me your bank account and your social security, please tell me first before the rest of them. It's only fair. The next thing I have to add is, yeah, I know you guys are like Hollywood people from well, Texas, but still close enough to Hollywood than me. So do you guys need hair, makeup, or the craft food truck? Because the truck comes in tomorrow at 4. And you know those SAG rules, you got to watch out for those, and those Hollywood divas. So are you guys okay with your hair and makeup, or do you need the craft food truck?
Luckily, I don't have too much hair to worry about. So
Yeah,
we're good to go.
And you don't need your chocolate chip cookies?
No.
Okay, good. So what we'll do is we'll just wait for tomorrow for the truck. No, I'm kidding. We'll do it now. Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Excellent. Good. So away we go. So it's me, Denny Daniel. I'm here with
Cass.
Lux.
Evan.
And they came all the way from Texas and New Jersey. And they went through the entire museum in a New York minute. Took about a week. And now they're going to go through an unboxing, their very first unboxing for the Museum of Interesting Things, which I do like a 42nd Street show game. Now, I'm born and raised in New York, and I remember the Times Square 42nd Street show games. A guy showed up with 3 shells. He had a quarter under one of the shells. He would then mix up the shells, and you had to guess which one had the quarter, and you'd win something. Cassandra, the only difference here is I don't have 3 shells. And Mike, you win nothing. But the similarity is this. It is like a New York shell game if you win nothing ethically. But there is one similarity. I am going to mix them up. So here is me mixing them up. So here we go. Are you guys confused?
Mostly.
Yeah.
Mostly. He needs more. Are you confused?
Sure.
Excellent. Good answer. Okay. So each one of you gets to open up a package, any package. So go ahead.
All right.
So like this one.
Excellent.
All right, now we go.
Yeah, go.
All right, I'm
this
doing
isn't a 4-part documentary on PBS. Just whatever you do, don't cut each other.
Or myself.
Don't cut yourself. And don't cut my cat. Oh my God, that one's going to go everywhere.
Yeah, it sure is.
Oh, I hate when they use that stuff. Ugh.
It's a.
The best way to deal with that is to do exactly what you did. And then when you open it, you want to keep these as like a gate like
Oh,
that.
Lord.
So
It's
that
very
way-
good that I got this one, I think.
So you want to do
I certainly
like
wouldn't have
that.
handled it well.
So this is what you want to do. You want to pull it up like this. Nice. Oh, I hate when people do this.
It's okay, we got it.
Oh God. No matter what, I'll need the vacuum cleaner. Like, there's no way to do this right. I'm gonna help you. You take that, and I think there's another package in there, and I'm gonna put this down here and try to get it out nicely before it's Christmas all over.
All right. Looks like a film.
We got one.
Film print.
Oh my God, filmmakers open up film. Imagine that.
Let's see. Silent 1940s.
Silent.
Oh, the title's Scenes of Convict Life.
Oh my God, this is a very rare French film from like 1905. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Scenes of this is hysterical. It's kind of like a French jail, and they show like crazy, silly, like insane punishment and all that. It's obviously Hollywood. It's not a real, but I mean, it's a very, very rare film.
Okay.
Very, very old.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, I saw it's. You can find it on YouTube,
Okay.
and it's really cool. It's really amazing when you see it.
Speaking of,
All right.
I believe we got some more reels over here.
Woohoo!
We've got The Wave. Oh, hell yeah. The Wave, a Japanese tale.
Oh, this is a very cool, rare film. It's a Japanese folklore.
Yeah.
You know it?
Yeah, that one I'm aware of.
Wow.
Some news.
Oh, this is
Before
news of the
1943.
day from 1943. Excellent. Tommy, I told you not to do tales.
We've also got news of 1954.
1954. Now you know everything that happened in 1954.
And finally,
So when you went to a movie theater, this is what you'd see before the film.
you've got some classic fights.
Oh, this is great. This is who was it? Lewis.
Joe Lewis versus one?
Yeah, I believe Joe Lewis. And oh my God, this is I forget the
It couldn't be
two.
Lewis and Dempsey, could it?
No, it wasn't Dempsey.
Yeah,
I do.
it
If you said the name, I'd remember it. You didn't.
Fortunately, the only box is the 40s. I know Joe Lewis and Dempsey. So.
Lewis and. But this is my first cool fight film.
And then you've got
And then,
the news parade of the year, 1946.
1946 News Parade. Wow, these are really cool. And this is my buddy Tommy, who's a great film guy here in New York, who does great stuff. And he does cartoon nights and everything too, and teaches.
I have a variety of
Now-
small little reels.
So these, have you heard of Scopitones?
Mm-mm.
Scopitones are really cool. They were film jukeboxes in the 1960s and 70s.
Oh.
So you went to a bar and you put in a quarter and it played a 16mm film. It actually was strung up in the machine.
Okay.
So they're very special because they're not normal. 16mm film is usually optical sound, which is a track you can see, optical. So you actually see the soundtrack on the side. This is magnetic sound, which is usually what 8mm film tends to be. Magnetic sound is a magnet, just like a tape deck. When you have a tape deck, that brown is magnetized metal. So these are very rare machines. It's hard to find one. I, of course, have 4.
And now there's 6.
So now I've got a lot of films. See, I have 4 machines to
Oh, I
play
see.
them. You have to have a special machine to play it. So each one of these is a really cool one. So the names are inside the
Yeah, it
box
has a little
sometimes.
card.
So this is Overexposure. I don't have that film yet, so that's a cool one.
This one says Yaya Twist.
Oh, these are great. Yaya Twist. We're doing a Scopitone festival August 7th, virtually too. So you definitely want to log on for that.
Stay tuned.
The English College Girls.
Oh, these are really funny. These are really funny. That's a really funny one. There's a YouTube video of that. What happened?
Oh,
Low
sure,
battery.
Jill's
We don't care
low
about low
battery.
battery. That happens to me
We're back.
every time.
This one, oh, it's right there.
There's a little slip in there.
Oh, there it is. Okay. This one is, oh my God, you ready? Goldfinger, da, 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 in French, because these were French.
Oh.
So they're all like
Amazing.
American songs in French. It's really
Yeah.
cheesy and
That
funny.
makes sense because this is Frou Frou.
And this is Frou Frou for my ex from 13 years ago. Frou. Who laugh, which
And
means
last but not
crazy
least.
in French.
And this final one is, oh, so many more words.
Le Hully Gully.
Oh.
Hully Gully. This was another really, really ridiculous song. These
Yes.
they're meant for drunk men in bars in the 1960s and 70s. So they're really funny. They're really silly. And women are wearing nearly nothing. Although some of them are meant for the women. So there's always one with like men looking like hunky. But yeah, most of them are meant for drunk men. But they're really funny and they're French. Viva la France. So they're very risque. So hide the kids when you see these. But they're really funny, these Scopitones. Oh, that's it. We're kind of, wait, hold on.
Almost there.
these Scopitones are very fun, and she opened up 6, the
Yeah.
holy grail of them. And that's my show. Ta-da!
Yeah.
Let's say bye to the world.
Goodbye, world.